Hi, my name is Alan Anthony and this is the free tour by foot virtual walking tour of Harry Potter. Free tours by foot offer pay what you want tours in London and the rest of the world. We begin our tour in Leadenhall Market, which is the first of two film locations of Diagon Alley and the Leaky Cauldron, before heading down to London Bridge and to Borough Market, where the second Leaky Cauldron was filmed. Next, we take a walk onto the Millennium Bridge, where we relive the terror of its destruction by the Death Eaters, before heading past St Paul's Cathedral to the Australian High Commission, the setting of Gringotts Bank. We then pick the tour back up at Westminster Underground Station, following Harry and Mr Weasley through the turnstiles and to the Ministry of Magic. From there we make our way to Charring Cross Road and visit two alleys that many people believe was the inspiration for Diagon Alley and Nocturne Alley. And finally, we end our tour at King's Cross St Pancras Station on platform 9 3/4 to board our train to Hogwarts. This video is based largely on our live guided Harry Potter walking tour, one that you can take with us at any price you choose the next time you are in London. Let's start the tour. Now, you are standing in Leadenhall Market, the centre point of Roman London. This market dates back to the 1300s. The current building dates back to the 1800s. As a Harry Potter fan, you might recognise this from the original movie, The Philosopher's Stone, or if you're American, The Sorcerer's Stone. Harry and Hagrid, they walk down here, heading towards the Leaky Cauldron and Diagon Alley. Harry has a list of shopping what he needs for his first year in Hogwarts. He asks Hagrid, where can we buy this stuff in London? And Hagrid says,
if you know where to go.
So they walk down here and they turn right down this small side street, heading towards the Leaky Cauldron. This white building is the original Leaky Cauldron, used again for movie number 1 and movie number 2. Harry and Hagrid walk through this door, heading into the bar, heading towards Diagon Alley. They go 3 up, 3 across on the wall, and it opens up. Now, this again is the original Leaky Cauldron, used for movie 1 and movie number 2. When we go to the Prison of Azkaban, this is no longer the Leaky Cauldron because of the size of the area. They could not get the night bus to come down here, so they moved it on to the next spot. Now again, do take a look here. The original Leaky Cauldron. Okay, so now we're on London Bridge. This bridge has been here for over 1,000 years, the first and last entry towards the city of London. Now, if you look behind me, you will see Tower Bridge, this beautiful, beautiful bridge, dates back to the 1800s, the world's first modern day bridge. Next to it, you have HMS Belfast, the first ship to fire any weapons on the D-Day landings. Now, in the Order of the Pheonix, Harry flies through Tower Bridge, past HMS Belfast, all the way down the Thames, past the Millennium Bridge, towards the Order of the Pheonix. Now, if you look slightly behind HMS Belfast, you will see a glass dome building. This is the Mayor's office. In the Half-Blood Prince, at the start of the movie, the officers are busy. People are looking around, it goes dark, the Death Eaters, they fly past the building, down here towards the Millennium Bridge, where they destroy the bridge, heading towards Diagon Alley. Okay, so this is Borough Market. Borough Market has been here for over 1,000 years. It is the Roman Market. Now you're travelling into the City of London. This would be the last point before heading into the city. Also leaving the city, this would be the first point. Above us, this train track here is London Bridge, the oldest train station in London. Now this area has been used in many films, Bridget Jones, and more importantly, Harry Potter. Harry takes a night bus all the way to the Leaky Cauldron. The night bus comes down this road here, coming towards the Leaky Cauldron. The night bus stops in front of the Leaky Cauldron, knocking the car in front. Tom the innkeeper comes out of the Leaky Cauldron, uses his wand to silence the car. Harry Potter comes out of the night bus and into this building here, which of course is the Leaky Cauldron. He goes into the Leaky Cauldron, going to room number 11, which is the top floor of this building here. Harry looks out of this building here. He's worried that Sirius Black is going to kill him. The camera pans out and you see the Borough Market, and of course you hear the train track. Then Harry fights with the Monster Book of Monster, all filmed within this building here. Okay, so this again is not the original Leaky Cauldron. It is the second one from the Prisoner of Azkaban. When they were setting up the Prisoner of Azkaban, they realized the original Leaky Cauldron was too small for the night bus, so they had to move it to here. So again, it's more open, and in the book, the Leaky Cauldron is meant to look like an abandoned place if you're a muggle, a bit like how it looks now. Now, if you listen around, you'll hear lots and lots of noise, especially the train track. When filming, they realized they had a problem with all the sound you hear around you. So what they'd done, they filmed the noise separately, rebuilt the inside of this building within the studios, and replaced the sound from here onto the set. Now, we have the Millennium Bridge, also known as the Wobbly Bridge. It was the first bridge in London in over 100 years. It officially opened in 2000. Now, when they made it, they made a little mistake. It was not designed for people to walk on, even though it is a walking bridge. So, when it was opened, people would walk on it, and it would shake from left to right, right to left, like being on a ship. It was only open for one day. They had to close it down for 6 months to fix it. How do they fix it? They put stabilizers on it, so now it does not shake. You might know it from Guardians of the Galaxy. More importantly, we know it from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. The Death Eaters, as we know, they fly down the River Thames here. They come over around the Millennium Bridge, destroying the bridge, flying back down towards London. Now, this bridge is in Harry Potter for less than 20 seconds. It's one of the most expensive movie openings in the world. This is called the Millennium Bridge. We have a problem with this being in Harry Potter. This bridge opened in 2000. Harry Potter is set in the 1990s, so it doesn't actually feature in the books. In the books, it's called the Brookdale Bridge. However, the Brookdale Bridge is not real. So Warner Brothers decided to use this bridge as the opening of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Cool. So, follow me up. St. Paul's Cathedral again. We, as Muggles, call it St. Paul's. You, as witches and wizards, might call it Hogwarts. The dome is definition. So Hermione's least favourite lesson, definition, is based in the dome of St. Paul's. Also, if you've seen Fantastic Beasts, you may also recognise it when Dumbledore is standing on here, looking round, talking. We have the City of London School here. This is the oldest school within the City of London. Very, very famous people have studied inside this building. Probably our most famous person would be Daniel Radcliffe. While he was filming Harry Potter, he studied here for several short months before finishing his education on the movie sets. What I like about it, you have the City of London School next to St. Paul's. What a beautiful view. Okay, so this is Westminster Station. In the Order of the Pheonix, Harry Potter is expelled from Hogwarts. He has to go for a meeting to the Ministry of Magic. So Harry and Mr. Weasley, they take the tube to this station here. Harry and Mr. Weasley, they come here to the way out. Now, Mr. Weasley, he loves all things Muggle. However, as we know, he is terrible at all things Muggle. They turn into this main hallway lobby where they head to the ticket booth. Mr. Weasley comes to these gates here and he struggles. He does not know how to use the ticket machine. It takes him several attempts to go through. Harry has to let Mr. Weasley through. Now, to film inside this station here cost at the time only £500 an hour. It took them only one whole day to film inside here. So again, Mr. Weasley, boom, struggles to come into these gates here. However, I am not Mr. Weasley. I have my Oyster card, so follow me. This is the Ministry of Defence. In the Harry Potter books, the Ministry of Magic is beneath our feet now. However, in the movies, they were not allowed to film here. It was filmed just around the corner. Now, what I like about this building, it's over 500 years old. Beneath our feet, there's over 16 stories of floors. So if the Ministry of Magic is real, it's definitely beneath our feet now. So follow me this way. Inside this building, they found a wine cellar from the 1600s. There's also a nuclear bunker beneath our feet now. So if the end of the world is coming, this is the best place to be. There is also secret tunnels leading from this building here all the way across the road to Downing Street and towards Buckingham Palace. So this is Downing Street, home of the Prime Minister. He lives at number 10. Now, in Deathly Hallows, Kingsley is protecting the current Prime Minister, which would have been Tony Blair, because it was set in 1997. Okay, so in the Order of the Pheonix, Harry is expelled from Hogwarts because he does magic outside of Hogwarts, underage and in front of a Muggle. So Harry and Mr. Weasley, they have to go to the Ministry of Magic. They come from Westminster Station down this road here towards the Ministry of Magic. Now, this road is called Great Scotland Yard. You might be familiar with Scotland Yard. It is the original headquarters of the police. So our police force, the Metropolitan, was formed on this road here. It was actually formed in the building behind you. Harry and Mr. Weasley, they walk down this road here where the yellow building is, and they head towards the visitors entrance of the Ministry of Magic. The visitors entrance is right here. Voila. As you can see, there is nothing here. It is a phone box. In the movies, in the books, it is a phone box. It would have been right here. Harry and Mr. Weasley, they go into the phone box here and they type in the number 62442, which spells magic, heading down into the Ministry of Magic. Follow me this way. In the Deathly Hallows, Harry, Ron, Hermione, they need to break into the Ministry of Magic. They need to collect the Horcrux, of course, which is this. Now, they can't just walk in. They are wanted by the Ministry and they're wanted by Voldemort. So they have to change their appearance. They take the Polyjuice Potion right inside this building here. In the movie, it is a wooden door. So, Ron stands on this corner here, just beneath Scotland Place. He is waiting for Mathilda Hopkins to walk down this road here, crossing over where we're standing, right to this door, where she is stunned or stupefied. Harry brings her into this building here, where Hermione gives them the Polyjuice Potion. They take the Polyjuice Potion, then one by one, they come out of a door here, heading down here towards the main entrance into the Ministry of Magic. So, follow me down. Now, this building here was the original Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard is now moved onto the waterfront. So, Harry, Ron, Hermione, they take a walk down here, turning right towards the main entrance, which of course is the toilets, public toilets. Unfortunately, they're not real, but they are based on this road here. Okay, so this is Trafalgar Square. You have Nelson's Column and of course the world famous lions. In Fantastic Beasts, Dumbledore and Newt, they meet here and they have a chat. Now for Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows movie premiere took place right here. It was the world's largest movie premiere. It was also the world's largest red carpet. The red carpet itself is over 1.2 kilometers long. It started just behind the National Gallery, going down the main road, eventually coming into here. It took on average around 2 hours to walk the red carpet. Now, we know the Death Eaters destroy the Millennium Bridge. They also come up this road here, going past the zebra crossing, which you do see in the movie, flying up this road here, going into Diagon Alley, where they kidnap Garrick Ollivander. Now, if you look here at the pub, you will see the name Garrick Arms, or the Garrick Theatre. Originally, this land was owned by the Garrick family. Now, we call this Charing Cross, or Charing Cross Road. Charing Cross Road is the heartland of the Wizarding world of Harry Potter. Reason being, Diagon Alley is based on this road here. Also, we know JK would have walked all the way around here, heading to her work, which would have been in this area here. She would have came up this road, turning right down Cecil Court, which is right here. Cecil Court is one of the inspirations behind Diagon Alley. This court dates back to the 1700s. It is where the BFI started, the British Film Institute. This road is very, very famous for antiques, for a magic shop, for anything you could imagine has been sold on this road here. If you look down, it's beautiful. You walk down this road, you cross over diagonally into Knockturn Alley. So follow me down. Now, if you look here, this is one of my favourite things. You can see Harry Potter money all the way from Gringotts Bank. Also, a real-life magic book shop. Now this is probably my favourite shop on this road here. Look at this. Signed Harry Potter movie posters. Signed Harry Potter autographs. And if you look in the window here, you can see first edition signed Harry Potter books. This is a shop you need to go to if you are a fan of Harry Potter. Now, if you look across the road, you can see a small entrance into Goodwin Court. This is the inspiration behind Knockturn Alley. In the Chamber of Secrets, Harry and the Weasleys are heading towards Diagon Alley. They go into the fireplace, they use the flue powder, and Harry does not say Diagon Alley, he says diagonally, and he ends up in a place called Knockturn Alley. This, we believe, is one of the main inspirations behind Knockturn Alley. It dates back to the 1600s. It's very Charles Dickens. These windows are the original windows from the 1600s, and if you look down you will see the gas lights. These are the original gas lights of London. Now, one of my favourite things here is the Deathly Hallows symbol. The fans come and they leave the symbol of the Deathly Hallows here and up and down on the windows. Now, when Warner Brothers were looking to make Knockturn Alley, they didn't know how to make it until they were told to come here. They were inspired by this road here, that they rebuilt it in the studios, brick by brick and window frame by window frame. So even though we're not in the studios, this is the main inspiration behind Knockturn Alley. It's just beautiful. Now, if we're lucky, we should be able to see this too. Hedwig. Cool, and then we come out of here back into the Muggle world. Back towards Cecil Court, diagonally towards Diagon Alley. Okay, so when Harry and Hagrid first go to Diagon Alley, the first place they go to is, of course, Gringotts Bank. This is the filming location of Gringotts Bank. Of course, you will see it is the Australian High Commission. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to go into Gringotts because I am a Muggle. However, it was filmed right inside the Grand Hall. Okay, so this is St. Pancras Station and Hotel. In the Chamber of Secrets, Harry and Ron are unable to board the Hogwarts Express. It has, of course, been blocked. So they come to here and they take Mr. Weasley's flying car. They come from here, rising above the building, above the clock tower, heading down past King's Cross, going towards Hogwarts. Okay, so this is King's Cross Station. Many scenes were filmed inside here, so follow me as we head towards platform 9 3/4. Okay, so this is platform number 5 and platform number 4, better known as platform 9 3/4. So when they filmed platform 9 3/4, it was filmed here in between these arches. The very first scene of Harry Potter was filmed here. The last ever scene of Harry Potter was also filmed at this point here, 10 years later. However, as a tourist, this is not platform 9 3/4. Platform 9 3/4 is just around the corner, which I will take you to now. Okay, so we have platform 9 and platform 10 here. Now, if you look in between, you will see no archway for platform 9 3/4. This is because platform 9 3/4 was recorded at platform 4 and 5, which is at the top of the station here. However, if you follow me this way, you can now see the new platform 9 3/4. You do have an option of coming here and having your photo taken at the wall. Normally, there is a trolley based here, giving the impression of you running into the wall. Now, there's lots and lots of stations in London. So why did J.K. Rowling choose King's Cross? It's really simple. Her mother and her father first met inside this station here. My name is Alan Anthony. I hope you've enjoyed this Free Tours by Foot virtual tour of Harry Potter. We look forward to seeing you when we all open again. So again, thank you very much, and do have a look at platform 9 3/4.